In school, we're taught how to read, how to write, how to solve equations and memorize facts. But no one ever shows us how to manage money. No one teaches us how to be financially wise till it's already too late. Don't get me wrong, you don't need to be a financial genius, but at the very least, you must understand the fundamentals. So, here are 5 critical things you absolutely must fix before you turn 30. First, invest in yourself. Yes, the old cliche, invest in yourself. How many times have you heard that? But despite hearing it again and again, most people still ignore it. And yet, it's the foundation of everything. There are countless ways to invest in your personal growth. Attend life-changing seminars. Read powerful books. Learn new languages that open doors you never imagined. Let me give you a few examples. Start by reading the right books. Your time is priceless, and there's nothing more frustrating than wasting it on a useless book. Some books teach you absolutely nothing. Romance novels that go nowhere. Business books that talk and talk but never say anything practical. So pick your books carefully. Choose a subject you're truly interested in. Find a mentor. But here's a truth most don't know. You don't choose the mentor. The mentor chooses you. Don't go chasing after successful people begging them to teach you. It doesn't work like that. Start walking your path. Start building something even if it's small. Show up, show grit, show passion. Only then will the right person see your fire, be willing to guide it. You must give before you ask. A mentor needs to see that you're serious, that you're committed, that you bring energy, drive, passion, and value. Because no mentor wants to babysit someone who just wants to take. Now the second thing. Learn a high-income skill. A high-income skill is any skill that can earn you 6 figures or more. We're talking about skills like copywriting, web development, consulting, digital marketing, and many others. These aren't just skills, they are lifelines. High income. Skills are what give you the confidence to say, I will be okay no matter what. Let's take copywriting, for example. Why is it so powerful? Because copywriting is always in demand. More and more companies today depend entirely on online sales. Online sales depend on the written word. A great copywriter knows how to turn a reader into a buyer and a browser into a believer. That means more sales, more revenue, more growth. And guess what? Not every copywriter earns 6 figures, but everybody can learn to be one. You will fall. You will make bad investments. You will mess up. It's part of the journey. But when you have a high-income skill to fall back on, you'll never stay down for long. You'll always have the ability to rise. Before we continue, if you've found any value so far, please like this video. And if you're new, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss what's next. Done. Great, let's keep going. The third thing, become financially literate. These days, more people than ever are struggling, drowning in bills, debt, and desperation. Why? Because no one taught them how to manage money. But don't panic. There are clear steps to fix this. Start with a plan. Figure out your net income. That means knowing exactly how much you truly earn every month after taxes, deductions, and hidden costs. Then make a full list of your expenses. Track where your money goes. Every coffee, every subscription. Random purchase. Let me introduce you to a simple rule. The 50-30-20ths rule. 50%. If your income should go to basic needs like rent, groceries, transportation, and medicine. Cut out everything that isn't essential. 30% goes to your wants, but don't get carried away. No luxury restaurants or expensive gadgets. Think small joys, little things that keep your mental health strong, and your heart light. 0.20%. That goes to paying off your debts. As quickly as possible, ideally, stay out of debt altogether, except for responsible credit use that you can pay off on time. But if you have no debts, don't waste that extra 20%. Start investing. Let your money work for you. Once you've written down your purchases, you'll be surprised how many are just money drains. Take a hard look at your bank statements, utility bills, and credit reports. Do not try to manage this all in your head. Put it on paper or use an app. Nowadays, there are tons of tools even inside your banking apps that help you track every dollar. Ask yourself honestly, how much money did I spend last month? Very few people know the answer, but you need to know. Distributing your income across different categories will help you control your spending. It gives you clarity where to cut back and where to invest more. Now, at number 4, search for new sources of income. Having multiple streams of income means freedom. It means you're not a slave to a single paycheck. Start by selling things you don't need. Don't waste hours in the marketplace. Use the internet. There are buyers out there for everything. After diving deep into the world of financial literature, you'll discover the power to make bold investment moves. If someone owns property that's just sitting there, untouched and forgotten, it must be rented out, because otherwise, you're not just losing money. You're burying yourself in unnecessary debt. But the moment you turn that idle property into rental income, something magical happens. Passive income is born. That's the silent engine that begins to build real wealth. Think about it: renting out real estate, receiving dividends from your shares, collecting interest from bank deposits, taking on extra side gigs. All these streams begin to flow into one direction, toward your financial freedom. Step 3. Self-development. Ever forget the importance of personal growth? Just because you've walked out of a university with a diploma in hand doesn't mean the learning ends. The world, it's constantly changing, evolving. New doors, new industries, new paths are opening all the time. Don't ignore those courses and training opportunities. They are the keys to unlock hidden rooms in the mansion of your future. Step 4. Learn to save. It's not just a nice idea, it's survival. You must build a contingency reserve. Start small, set aside a portion of your income every month. Slowly, steadily, you'll build a fortress of savings. Make it your mission to ensure your monthly income rises above your expenses. Only then can you confidently begin to invest 10% to 20% of your free money each month. Planting seeds in various assets. Mastering money boils down to 2 strategies. Either protect what you already have, or find ways to multiply it. If your spending constantly outpaces your income, it's time to take a long, hard look at your financial habits. So many people waste money on things that don't matter. Lavish meals, overpriced clothes, the newest gadgets. These are distractions bleeding your potential dry to gather your seed capital. Discipline yourself to live within your means. Ask yourself, what matters more? Another designer jacket, or taking one step closer to financial independence? Ideally, aim to save 30% of your monthly income. If you're bold enough, shoot for 50%. Park it in a bank account with at least 7% interest, enough to keep inflation from stealing your hard-earned money. The rest, your 70% or 50%, must cover your needs: food, clothing, daily essentials. But don't forget from that portion too, you need to carve out an emergency fund, something you can later invest and grow. The 4th principle: learn to invest your time. If you're in your 20s, still in college, then your most valuable asset isn't money's time. Use it wisely, because it's the one thing you'll never get back. Even if time is all you have right now, treat it like gold. Read until your eyes ache. Here's a powerful tip from the legendary investor Warren Buffett: read 500 pages every single day. His longtime partner, Charlie Munger, reveals that Buffett spends up to 80% of his time quietly reading and thinking. Why? Because when the moment comes to act, he's already prepared. No hesitation. Just razor-sharp decisions. Set goals and crush them. Yes, it's a cliché. Clichés exist because they're true. We won't waste breath reminding you that goals matter. But here's a story you need to hear. In 1953, researchers at Yale asked students 3 simple questions. Do you set goals? Do you write them down? Do you plan how to achieve them? 20 years later, those same students were interviewed again. The findings shocking? 13% who wrote their goals down were earning double the income of those who hadn't. But wait, there was a tiny 3% who not only wrote down their goals but created a plan of attack. And that 3%? They were making 10 times more than the rest. Travel. Because soon life will start piling up: jobs, responsibilities, families. But even if that future doesn't come rushing in, remember this: traveling while you're young is cheaper, easier, and far more transformative. Pack your bags, explore, meet strangers who become friends, collect experiences that no paycheck could ever buy. Start working early. If you examine the lives of the world's most successful entrepreneurs, one truth leaps out: they all worked relentlessly. While others scroll endlessly through social media, lost in memes and confusion about their future, you must act. Use that precious time to build your wealth. Learn a high-income skill, something that pays dividends for life. Malcolm Gladwell once said it takes 10,000 hours to become great at anything. Mastery isn't luck, it's earned hour by hour, but most of all enjoy the journey. Too many people live for some imaginary finish line. One day I'll succeed, and then I'll be happy. No, that's not how it works. Harvard researcher Sean Aker discovered the shocking truth. Success doesn't lead to happiness. Happiness leads to success. Be ambitious. Be relentless. Never give up. But don't save happiness for later. Live it now. Don't put it at the bottom of your to-do list. The fifth principle: buy assets. These are the treasures that grow your income. Assets feed you. Liabilities drain you. Assets are things like businesses, real estate, investments, things that generate cash. Liabilities, they're the things you thought you needed. Expensive phones, flashy cars, giant houses, credit card debt. They're just money pits. Understand this difference deeply, because it's the reason the rich keep climbing higher while the poor stay stuck. The rich funnel money into assets. The poor waste it on liabilities. Anything can be either. It depends how you use it. It's that car you drive. If it eats $200 a month, it's a liability. But if you rent it out and earn $200 a month, it becomes an asset. In conclusion, I hope this video gave you clarity. Now you know exactly what to focus on before turning 30. Tell me in the comments, are you already working on one of these? Are you investing in yourself? Learning a skill that could change your life? Let me know. Until then, stay focused, stay driven, and I'll see you in the next video.